In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Thus begins the King James Bible, one of, if not the, most important work in all of English literature. I've read a lot of the Bible before, but now that I have some time on my hands, I'm committing to read the entire thing, start to finish, the King James Version specifically. Now, some of you might be wondering, why exactly am I doing this? After all, I'm a staunch atheist, and I certainly don't plan on converting. The reason is because even atheists need to recognize the extreme cultural value of the King James Bible. I would argue anyone who considers themselves a student of literature needs to read it in its entirety at least once. Not because it's correct, it's not, but because it is so sublime, so beautifully written, and most importantly, so influential on subsequent English that you must be familiar with it if you are to read classical literature. Classical being a relative term, within the last 500 years. Now, I want to make it clear that the King James Bible is not the most accurate version of the Bible. That honor would probably go to the Modern Revised Standard Version, released in 1989, as it incorporates the Dead Sea Scrolls and some of the most recent translations of, or some of the most recent discoveries related to the Bible. But the King James Version is definitely the most linguistically beautiful of all of them. There's so many phrases that we borrow from it, second only to Shakespeare, probably. And that's why I'm looking forward to reading through it in its entirety. Because when you simply treat it as a work of fiction, yes, it's often reprehensible and terrible. The story of Abraham sacrificing his son Isaac, shouldn't even need to go into detail as to why that is disgusting. But it is still very, very beautiful. Even with its ugly content, there are books in particular, like Ecclesiastes, that just stand out as masterworks of literature. And that's why I, as an atheist, am going to read the entire King James Bible, and I'm going to thoroughly enjoy it. Because every person who considers themselves a bookworm and is a native English speaker, or just an English speaker in general, should give the King James Bible a shot.